You know, it's absolutely amazing the amount of politics involved in the creation of the Confederacy. Usually, if you study the Civil War, you think of the battles and the sacrifices made by all the men who fought in the Civil War. But when you start looking into the formation of the Confederacy, some of the political intrigue that was going on, not only in the secession movement, but the political intrigue that went on after the Confederacy was formed. When you think about this politic, it kind of gives you a different take on some of the things that were going on during that time. It's kind of hard to think about having to raise an army while at the same time being involved in secession. And even then, the Confederacy had a lot of political opposition. Of course, there was political opposition in the North, and when you think of the Civil War and all of the intrigue and politics surrounding that period in our history, it's amazing, or it's amazing to me, which means in any historical event there's always been politics involved. And if you listen to some of the problems from this manuscript and you didn't know it was the Civil War, you could almost relate some of the political problems to the present day. I know if you read Will Rogers, and if you were reading Will Rogers and you knew absolutely nothing about him and thought it was a present day commentator or prognosticator or whatever you would call humorous Will Rogers, if you read what he said, I mean, it is so timely today, a lot of the statements that he made. And if you happen to like politics, and I like to study it in the aspects of history, but this manuscript that I found on the internet captured my imagination because it deals primarily with the political part of the Civil War rather than the military part of it. And it's a fascinating subject. And I'm always amazed at the men that this country has created that were in positions of leadership. So I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. When I started this, I was looking for something to put on YouTube just as a hobby. And once I start a project, I don't like to stop. But I sure would like to stop the reading because it is a job. But anyway, I hope it's a freebie, so I hope you enjoy it if you enjoy things like that. And thank you very much. See you. Have a good day.